There is one less Necromancer here in Vardenfell, thanks to you.
Do you want something? I suppose I have a moment. What is it? May I help you?
Did you put a stop to Telura Ulver's necromancy? While killing is never pleasant, it is sometimes necessary. Telura Ulver is dead. You have proven yourself to the guild. I do not have duties for you now. Speak with me again when you have the rank of wizard.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic. Hello, Outlander. I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Idameryl's notes were quite valuable to me. Thank you, Outlander.
Where would you like?
Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Tell me your destination and I'll tell...
I'm Raisa Pullia, champion of the Legion garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort, and you're them. Caius Cosades sent you, didn't he? Caius says you're the one to handle this 6th house base near Gnaar Mok. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with Corpus disease and out of his wits. In his ravings, he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Illunibi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Gnaar Mok. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts, Corpus monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Gares. This Dagoth Gares slew the rest of the patrol, but spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared, so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes, and the 6th house has risen, and Dagoth is Lord, and I am his priest, and all will be one with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions, just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. Gnaar Mok is an island fishing village on the Bitter Coast, roughly west of Caldera and Aldrun. Here, let me mark it on your map. There is no marked route to Gnaar Mok from Aldrun. It's no easy trip. Our patrols take the Balmora road. At the Nisis Balmora Aldrun signpost, go south, then immediately west on a side road to Drulene Fallen's cottage. Then head cross-country west to the coast, with the old Dwemer stronghold at Andasreth as a landmark. When you hit the coast, turn south. Follow the coast, wading around headlands when necessary. Pass a shipwreck. When the coast levels out and turns from barren rock to green swamp, you're in the Bitter Coast region. Keep south, with the water on your left, until you see Gnaar Mok, an island just off the coast. There's a crude plank bridge through some rocks to the island itself. It's a rough place, popular with adventurers, smugglers, and outlaws, but maybe someone in Gnaar Mok can tell you how to find the Ilunibi sea caverns.
Just stood there.
I didn't realize how fast Corpus kills. It sure was scary.
I'm Carriorel. Never seen you here before. First time in Gnaar Mok, then. Let me give you a little advice. We aren't used to visitors here, and we don't like what we aren't used to. So don't be surprised if people don't like answering a lot of questions. But you seem an okay sort. So, if you are looking for someone in particular, or looking for services, or looking for a specific place, go ahead and ask. Illunibi Caverns. That's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island, right on Cartag Point. Don't be poking your nose in there. Someone might object. I don't think so. Is that all you think I'm worth? Is that all you think I'm worth? Is this supposed to be a gift? Well, that's thoughtful. You're too kind. I don't think so. That's not very well. I'll see what can be done. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Very well. I'll see what can be done. You cannot purchase aught. Well, if you insist, I must not refuse. This is suitable. I didn't think you were that kind of person. You cannot purchase honor with gold. Everyone can always use some extra coin. This is suitable. Perhaps you think I come cheap. Perhaps you think I come cheap. This is suitable. You are generous and your judgment is good. Illunibi Caverns. That's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island, right on Cartag Point. Don't be poking your nose in there. Someone might object. Yes, that's on the western coast, not far from here. It's a gigantic boulder. Some of the orcs consider it a landmark. Why, I don't know. Some orc or another jumped off on a dare. It didn't end well.
Welcome to Gnaar Mok, Outlander. It's small but dumpy, and I'm Gnaar Mok's shipmaster.
Come rain or storm, I'm ready to sail if you've got the stomach for it, Outlander.
Dagoth Gares, priest of Illunibi shrine and minister to 6th house servants. My lord, Dagoth Fyr has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honor your lord's friendship, not to betray it. Illunibi shrine is just a small, quiet retreat for 6th house servants. A place to contemplate and grow strong and wise in Lord Dagoth's ways. You may share the sacraments of flesh and blood, and dream the dreams of our Lord. lesser shrines are hidden from prying eyes throughout the land. But the greatest shrines of 6,000 servants lie beneath Red Mountain, in the citadels of our Lord and his close kin. Forgive the rude welcome, but until you have declared for us, we must treat you as our enemy. The sleepers and dreamers are newly come to Lord Dagoth, and not yet blessed with his power. But the children of his flesh, they are deep in the heart of his mysteries. Their bodies swell to contain his glory, and they yield the rich sacraments of our Lord's feasts. And we are the least of his servants. Ash poets, ascended sleepers, and ash vampires stand high above us in the Lord's bountiful grace. Dagoth Fyr is the awakened lord of the sixth house, come to cast down false gods, drive foreigners from the land, and restore the ancient glory of Morrowind. He bids you come to Red Mountain. For the friendship and honor that once you shared, he would grant you counsel and power. If only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. Lord Dagoth gives me these words to say to you, so you may give them thought. Once we were friends and brothers in Nerevar, in peace and in war. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. My Lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain. For the friendship and honor that once you shared, he would grant you counsel and power. If only you would pledge that friendship anew. I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I too would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down, or would you put away your weapons and join me in friendship? Lord Dagoth would far rather have you as a friend than as an enemy. But until you submit to him, Sixth House servants will treat you as an enemy and try to destroy you. If you wish to be our friend, first you must go to Lord Dagoth in his citadel on Red Mountain and make your submission.
I took... I took you.
Ravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Ravir's famous Daedric weapons. Go away, deceased creature.
I'm so hungry.
Go away, deceased creature. Go away, deceased creature.
Keep your distance, all right?
Welcome! Can I tell you about the Imperial Cult? We invite you to become a lay member. Hey, get away from me! You've got Corpus disease. You can't get cured of Corpus. Get away!
Away from me, you diseased thing!
You got Corpus disease, Outlander. That's a death sentence. It can't get cured. Get away from me. Far away. These were the days of Restania, when Kaimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Almsivi and their champion, the Hortator. Go away, deceased creature. Out of their fortresses, they came with golden ballistae that walked on mighty Atronachs and things that spat flame and things that made killing so. Their king was Dwemer, their high priest was Cagrenek the Blight. Under mountains and over, the war of the Dwemers raged. And then came the northern men to help Cagrenek, and they brought Izmir again. Leading the armies of their king was the slave that would not perish, the Hortator Nerevar, who had traded his axe for the Ethos knife. He slew Dumak at Red Mountain and saw the Heartbone for the first time. Men of brass destroyed the 11 gates of the Morning Host, and behind them came the Dwemeri, architects of tone. Ayem threw down her cloak
and became the face-snaked queen of the Three-in-One. Those that looked upon her were overcome by the meanings of the stars. Under the sea, Set stirred and brought the army he had been working.
The Lord's will be done.
Glass and
You got Corpus disease, Outlander. That's a death sentence. It can't get cured. What's your rank? No, sorry. Later, perhaps, when you're higher rank.
Where that were swallowed forever by the sea. Red Mountain exploded.
Keep your distance, all right? Are you here to discuss your orders? With Dagoth Gares dead, the 6th House Shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveler. I'm very worried that you have Corpus disease, but I have some good news in that department. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Fast Eddie that your best chance of getting cured is Divayth Fyr, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpusarium for victims of the disease. Here, take this Dwemer artifact and 1,000 drakes and go to Tel Fyr. Divayth Fyr will like the Dwemer artifact. A gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses. And here are a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in Telvanni towers because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving and get that Corpus disease cured, then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies Nibani Maisa asked for. Tel Fyr, Divayth Fyr's tower, is southwest of Sadrith Mora, on an island on the southwestern edge of Zapharbel Bay. Here, let me mark it on your map. There's a dock, but no boat service, so you must water walk or swim from Sadrith Mora. Use the guild guide service at the Balmora Mages Guild to reach Sadrith Mora. At Sadrith Mora, find Wolverine Hall, Fighters Guild, and ask the scout Sandrin Irathi for detailed directions to Tel Fyr. Fast Eddie says Divayth Fyr collects Dwemer artifacts. Yes, I know it's treason to trade in Dwemer artifacts, but don't worry about it. I'm a big-shot Imperial spy master, remember? And yes, it's worth a fortune, but you're worth it. The cash is for expenses and just in case. Good luck. That's worrying. The 6th house does exist, and for some reason they want you dead. Perhaps it is not safe to sleep in town. Makes it too easy for them to find you. Word of new Outlanders gets around fast here. Maybe camping out in the backcountry is safer. Or maybe you should take the fight to them. They might have a base nearby. A trusted informant says they're a secret cult associated with some strange events recently, and, more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies.
Robes of deepest midplaces. I don't know. Looks like plain old blue to me.
Go away before you infect us all. Ew! Get away before you infect me. Ew! Get away before you infect me.
Get out of here. What are you trying to do? Make me sick?
Ugh, I took you for a corpse.
Yes, I'm Sandrine Irathi.
Get away
Go
from
ahead,
me
I'm
with
sure
that
you have
disease.
questions. Tel Fyr is a Telvanni tower on an island to the southwest, close to the mainland. Let me mark it on your map. Look for a tall tower, a dock, and a ship. The entrance to the tower is at water level on the northern tip of the island near the dock. In good weather, by day, the tower is easy to see. If you miss the tower and hit the beaches of the mainland, walk back and forth along the beaches and look for the tower. It's clearly visible from the beach. Bring levitation potions. No stairs in the tower.
Go away, diseased creature.
Have you come to plunder the dungeon? Or have you got Corpus disease? Or did you come to see Divayth Fyr? I'm Beta Fyr. I'm the wife of Divayth Fyr. One of them, sort of. Everyone who gets Corpus disease comes to our Corpusarium. It's not very pleasant, but at least they're all fed and cared for. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly, or have potions. Sorry. Yes. Well, not wife in the married sense, but, you know, paramour, consort, something like that. It's a bit awkward, really, because, well, he made us too, so though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it's like we were his daughters, because he made us, you see? My name is Tel Fyr. Did you want to see Divayth Fyr? Have you got Corpus disease? Or are you another questing hero looking to plunder the dungeon? Lord Fyr is in his study. I'm sure he won't mind being disturbed. We get few visitors here. You can levitate, can't you? The study is on an upper level, accessible only by the central flywell. I'm afraid we aren't set up to accommodate barbarians or peasants. Understand? Go up the ramps to the Hall of Fyr, then walk around, looking up until you see a shaft above you. Then levitate, up the shaft. Then look for Lord Fyr in his study. Really? Is that what you had in mind? Don't let me discourage you, but you do know that you are almost certain to get Corpus disease if you enter the Corpusarium, and I hope you understand how frightfully dangerous our inmates can be. And we do have guards, you know, quite good ones. You're free to try, of course, but I don't advise it.
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks, or take your chances with me, their warden and protector.
A visitor? What brings you to visit Yagram Bagar, Master Crafter, and last living dwarf? Now, if I could just figure a scheme of classifying manifolds for tri-ply connected surfaces, or even more complex surfaces.
You're new here, aren't you? My name is Upsi Fyr. I take care of the Corpus victims in the Corpusarium. If I liked you better, then I might tell you. I hear you. You're too kind. I can't refuse such a friendly gesture. Very well, I'll see what can be done. This is suitable. It is not what you offer, but how you offer. You are generous, and your judgment is good. The disease takes many forms. For some, the progress is rapid and terrible. For others, the effects on the mind and body are very
if I could
slow.
just figure
It's
a
remarkable
scheme of
affliction,
classifying
in that once having
manifold for
contracted corpus,
tri-ply connected
one is
surfaces,
completely unaffected
or
by
even
any
more
other
complex
diseases.
surfaces.
We've always hoped that our research would permit us to isolate the beneficial aspects of Corpus, but alas, we've not been successful. Be careful if you're going to prowl around down here. We will be very angry if you hurt any of our patients. And our patients can be quite a handful, I'll tell you. Strong as Ogrim and twice as mean. But they seem to like it when I play the drum. Quiets them down. There's a drum around here someplace. They wander off with it sometimes. But find that drum and bring it to me. And I think I can calm them down for a while. The Corpusarium is just one of Divayth Fyr's many projects. Our mission here is partly humanitarian, partly research. He has been searching for a cure to Corpus disease for a long time. A very long time. But in the meantime, we care for the Corpus victims as best we can.
If I could just
the world
figure a
outside is very
scheme
cruel
of
to Corpus
classifying
scientists.
manifold
They are much
for
better off here with
tri-ply
us.
connected surfaces, or even more.
As you know, he's
complex
probably the oldest and most powerful wizard alive. Not counting liches or divine sorcerers like Vivek, of course. And there may be some older in the west, on Somerset Isles perhaps. And I don't think there's a kinder, more generous wizard alive. Not that there's much competition in the kind and generous wizard department, I'll grant you. The enchanted ring called Moon and Star, or One Clan Under Moon and Star, as the Ashlanders call it, was forged for the hero Nerevar by one of the Dwemer sorcerer priest Kagranak's smiths, and blessed by the Daedra lord Azura. The ring gave Nerevar supernatural powers of persuasion and indisputable proof of identity, since any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly. A terrible place, I've heard.
Now,
there's a boat
if
from
I
Kuhl,
could just
if you
figure
have
a
any
scheme of classifying manifolds for tri-ply connected surfaces, or even more. A visitor. What brings you to visit Yagram, Mastercraft, and last
I see you found a Guarskin drum.
Now, if I could just figure a scheme of classifying manifolds for tri-ply connected surfaces, or even more.
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you.
If you have Corpus disease, you need the Corpusarium. Or do you want Divayth Fyr?
Not interesting. Sorry. Not your fault, perhaps. But you're not interesting. And I can't waste energy talking to boring people. Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? A gift? For me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I'm a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Divayth Fyr? You have the divine disease, want to plunder the dungeon, or leer at my daughters? The magical principles of Corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of Corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long lifetime of study. How interesting. Did you know that Corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my corpusarium and I don't even know it. Ha, ha. The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting Corpus monster and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions. But, let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure Corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the Corpusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagram Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion.
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks, or take your chances with me, their warden and protector.
A visitor? What brings you to visit Yagram Bagar, Mastercrafter, and last
I see you found a
living
Guarskin
dwarf?
drum. Yes, that Guarskin drum will do perfectly. I'll take it and play a little soothing rhythm.
Now,
and I
if
think
I could
that will
just
pacify
figure
the
a
poor
scheme
Corpus
of
victims, so
classifying
they won't be so
manifolds for
savage and aggressive.
tri-ply connected surfaces, or even more complex surfaces. Now, if I could just figure a scheme of classifying manifolds for tri-ply connected...
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please. And now I'll give you the potion on the following condition. You must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief, look, it's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned, but all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before you go. Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researches into corpus disease. Made them myself from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Fyr, 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 and Fyr. Quite a comfort to me in my old age. Ha. Fyr is the sharpest of my girls, in wit and tongue. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. Fyr is the sweet one, eager to please and be pleased, an excellent cook and a lovely singing voice. Fyr is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, maintains supplies, keeps the tower and corpusarium running. Fyr is the girl with the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates of the corpusarium and helps with my researches. Yes, you're completely cured. Did you forget something?
What is this
I suppose you want to speak to Divayth Fyr. Have you got corpus disease?
You have my attention.
What say you? What say you?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel. Why walk when I can guide?
I have the finest spells in town.
I'll be gone soon. Thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative and will head the blades here in Vvardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. That makes you the ranking blades agent here in Vvardenfell district, as far as I know. There may be other blades agents here I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold, and you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Mera Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nibani Maisa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. Mera Milo says the dissident priests do have records of Ashlander Nerevarine prophecies, and she has an idea how we might get a look at them.
Are you new here?
Ravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Ravir's famous Daedric weapons.
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening. How fare thee, friend?
Greetings, citizen. I'm Darissa Darvel. Welcome to Balmora. We're a House Hlalu town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you?
Ravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Ravir's famous Daedric weapons.
We make us good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Tell me your destination, and I'll tell you if I can help. We make a special trip just for you. Same low.
Go on about your business. Rumors flow from the House of Troubles.
Welcome to Vivek. I'm Velm Sadrion. Are you looking for services in the Sacred City? Maybe I can help. She works here in the library. If she's not here right now, you might find her in her private quarters. Her door is across from the canon offices here in the Hall of Wisdom. What word? Justice never sleeps. Almsivi watch over you. The temple compound includes the High Fane, the largest tribunal temple on Vardenfell, and the Ministry of Truth, a moon suspended by Vivek's power above the temple compound, where the temple ordinators are quartered. The Hall of Wisdom and Hall of Justice house the executive, administrative, judicial, and martial operations of the tribunal temple. The Palace of Vivek is the abode of the god-hero Lord Vivek. Beneath the Palace of Vivek is the Puzzle Canal, a place of testing for questing heroes. The Ministry of Truth was hollowed out to provide a prison and re-education center operated by the temple ordinators for the correction of heretics.
What words do you have for me, citizen?
Welcome to Vivek. I'm sure you have some questions. What would you like to know? The Ministry of Truth is a celestial body suspended by Vivek's mighty power over the great temple of the High Fane in Vivek City. It is blessed to hear with patient ears. I'm sorry. No pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave. But you're not here to visit anyone, are you? I'm sorry. No pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave. But you're not here to visit anyone, are you? Mera said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is best. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mera is in prison keep in the cell on the far right. Mera said you'd bring scrolls to get out. Some of us are sympathetic to the dissident priests, but kill an ordinator, and you'll lose that sympathy. You've got rank in the temple. Maybe you can bluff your way through. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going.
She's paid good money to look the other way and keep her mouth shut.
Do you have the Divine Intervention Scrolls? I have an escape plan. I'll need 1 Divine Intervention Scroll myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one. But if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a divine intervention scroll. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest's monastery at Holomayan. For safety, we'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blata Hateria on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you, and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Holomayan by boat. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvas Barelo, the leader of the dissident priests. And magic conceals the Holomayan entrance. Speak to Vivrana Arian, a monk at the dock at Holomayan, about the hidden entrance. I'll meet you at Holomayan. Good luck. When you get there, talk to Gilvas Barelo. He should be able to help you with the lost prophecies you seek. We can't talk now, but in the Apocrypha, the hidden teachings of the Temple, there are several extensive references to lost prophecies. Prophecies no longer current among the Ashlanders, but recorded by earlier Temple pilgrims and scholars. And I think you'll find what you're looking for in the libraries of Holomayan.
What say you?
The pleasure is all mine, Outlander. Care to barter with me?
You cannot receive advancement unless you join the Imperial... I'm sorry, but I provide services only to members of the Imperial cult. I am an oracle of the Imperial cult. Sometimes I am even blessed to be granted visions. You cannot receive advancement unless you join the Imperial cult. I'm sorry, but I provide services only to members of the Imperial cult.
Marrow's mercy on you. What do you want? What do you want? I don't believe I've seen anyone with such a grand outfit in some time. What do you want? What do you want? I don't believe I've seen anyone with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Frontier posting safer than Ebonheart, that's for sure.
Yes. Yes, I'm Blata Hateria. Do I know you? Right, you're them. My friend said you might want to go fishing. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing. My friend Mara Milo says it's her favorite fishing spot. You ready to go? Good. I'm ready to take you to Holamayan anytime you're ready to travel. And I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it.
I'm Vivrana Arian, a monk of Holamayan. The monastery is here, on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azul. Mara Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Later, I can arrange for your return to Vivek whenever you are ready. You'll return to Vivek by boat, arriving at the west docks in Ebonheart. Are you ready? When you're ready, I'll be here waiting.
Welcome. Mara Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Master Gilvas Borello is the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. We have adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's hierarchy. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth Ur's evil power. Dagoth Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read The Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library, and you'll see why we are uneasy. I'm Master Gilvas Borello, the abbot of Holamayan Monastery.
Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Borello and assist him with the monastery's library.
How can I help you?
Thank you for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Borello and assist him with the monastery's library. Thank you for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Borello and assist him with the monastery's library. It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Nerevarines say the tribunal are false gods. I've never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire and the erosion of faith among the Dwemer, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. The Ashlanders have a mystical tradition of interpreting dreams and visions as prophecies. These prophecies are recorded in verse and may be lost or garbled over the generations. But the dissident priests have collected many ancient prophecies of the Nerevarine, many of which they believe to be genuine. Collectively, these are called the lost prophecies of the Incarnate. One of the sacred missions of the dissident priests is the collection and study of these prophecies.
How can I help you? Mera Milo has run terrible risks remaining at the Hall of Wisdom and Truth, and we are grateful that you have rescued her from the Ministry of Truth. I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called the Stranger and the 7 Vision. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend Nibani Maisa told you about. We have also prepared a document for you called Kagranak's Tools. This document will explain to you, and to others, the terrible secret that the Temple conceals about the true history of the Tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the Temple persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth Ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor guar, nor seed nor harrow, but dragonborn and far star marked, outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain, blessed guest counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand wields thrice-cursed blade, to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth or House Dwemer or both. The Nerevarine, an outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. The 7 curses reads as follows. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house ring 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verses. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth or House Dwemer or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is Corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear, but Curse of Dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns.
9 good days to you, Sarah.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Ah, friend, how does...
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner for Aldrin.